Today I have for you some decor hacks that will take dollar store decor to a whole different level. So let's get started. So while I was at the Dollar General recently, I found this white truck. Now, I love trucks. Probably you do too. And they come in red for Christmas. They come in all kinds of color. This black one or this white one is stunning and it's beautiful, but it was $12 and I kind of hesitated, but then I thought, it's such good quality. The truck itself is really beautiful. The decor, however, could have been a little better. It was kind of like thrown in there and I didn't like it, so I removed the whole thing. And then I'm going to take some Dollar Tree florals and some of these little moss balls, and I'm just going to start making it into this beautiful arrangement, and I'm just going to speed it up for you. I'm just going to bring you along as you see how some simple Dollar Tree or dollar store items can turn any decor into a higher end looking, or maybe even a decor that comes straight out of a boutique. And this is what's going to happen with this truck. The moss just kind of gives it the fullness on the inside in case you can see through. And now I'm just going to take some of these picks and just start pressing them, pushing them right onto the foam, just around the perimeter. So on the sides, on the back, but I'm going to leave the center and the front just open because we're going to add some pumpkins and some flowers. This sunflower is stunning. It's actually from Hobby Lobby. I believe it was $3.99, but it was on sale, 40% off, and I loved it. So I'm going to place it right in the front, and then this little white pumpkin that came in a bundle from Hobby Lobby as well. Now I'm going to take some of these white flowers from the Dollar Tree. Actually, it was the ones that came with the arrangement. I'm going to reuse them. And then I am going to take this one from the Dollar Tree and just place it there in the center. And look, how stunning does this look? And yes, it was $12, but if you were to find this at a higher end store or a boutique, you would be paying quite a bit more. I love it. I love the style. I love the neutral colors, and I think it's absolutely beautiful. For this next DIY, I am going to take this very simple Hello Fall sign from the Dollar General. It was $1, and we are going to give it a brand new look that's going to look like it came from a boutique. I'm going to remove everything from it, which is basically just the little, the little hanging wire there with the beads. And we're going to keep them because we're going to put them right back on it. Now I'm going to take the Waverly chalk paint in the moss, and I'm going to give it 2 coats. Don't you love this color? It is just so like butter. I don't know. It's just muted. It's beautiful. It glides on. I just love it. Anywho, so 2 coats later, I let it fully dry, and now I'm going to add one of these thankful wooden words from Hobby Lobby. They came in a little bundle of like 8 of them, and I'm going to hot glue it right kind of like towards the top with a little bit of a tilt to it, because we're going to add some details on the bottom. We're going to take this pumpkin, and at first I thought I'll cut it with the scissors, but using the serrated knife worked beautifully. So now we're going to hot glue that to the bottom of the pumpkin, and then we're going to add the little moss ball to it. And I just thought, is it odd to add a moss ball? But then I said, you know what? No, I'm going to do it because it looks just fancy, I guess. And then I'm going to add one of these small little pine cones that came a little baggy with some acorns from Hobby Lobby. So now we're going to take the wire again. We're just going to replace all those little beads, and we're going to place it back on. But when I placed it back on, I tightened it a little bit more. When I bought it, it was a little loose, and the beads were kind of dancing around, and I wanted it to be snug, tight, and look, I guess, just nice. It looked high end, and I honestly love the way it turned out. And that Hello Fall design that I had at first, it was nice, but I think these little hacks here for just adding a few little decor gave it a whole different level, and I love it. For this next DIY, we are going to take this tag sign from the Dollar General. It was $2 and it's actually quite like a good size. Again, we're going to remove everything from it and we're going to put it to the side because we are going to reuse that little pumpkin. I'm going to sand down just a little bit of that paper because it kind of pulled off and I just want it to be smooth as possible. Removing the jute twine as well, and then we're going to give it 2 coats of Rust-Oleum Chalkman and the linen white. We're going to cover the top and the bottom, but I did want it to have a lighter undertone, so I am going to paint the whole thing. I'm going to remove all this glue. This actually took me the longest from this whole DIY. It was stuck on there. But anyways, I got it out. We're going to use that moss green again from Waverly Chalkman. We're going to give it 2 coats and also let it fully dry. And then we are going to take this tacky glue from the Dollar Tree and we're going to apply generously, but we're going to spread it. I'm just going to use my fingers and I'm going to spread it thinly towards the bottom. So it's probably about 3.5, maybe 4 inches wide. It don't matter. I just eyed it out. And then I'm going to take this buffalo check fabric that I recently got at Hobby Lobby and I'm just going to start applying or place it on top. Then cut the X's and I'm going to do the same thing to the top, and then using my rotary cutter I am going to cut it nicely trimmed on the sides. We are now going to hot glue the little pumpkin right back on it. Instead of in the center, it's going to be towards the left side. And then we're going to use some of these rub-on letters from the Dollar Tree. I've never used them. Not these, at least. I've used other rub-ons, but to say that it gave me a hard time was to say the least. I struggled, guys. So the end result in the letters is not my favorite. I will admit it. I will tell you right now. However, I left it because it is what it is. You know, sometimes you just don't get it the way you want it, and it's okay. But overall, I think it worked out well. But they kept sticking to everything, and then I didn't have enough letters. And how does it look? Does it look okay? I don't know. I think it's fine. Anyways, I am going to take some of these Dollar Tree picks, and I'm just going to start hot gluing them, one on each side, kind of like falling to the sides. And then some of these lamb's ear that I already had on hand from Walmart, just hot gluing a couple of them just to add fullness and bring out a little bit more of that green tone. And then I'm going to take one of the little pumpkins that came in a bundle from Dollar Tree. We're going to hot glue one right there. And then a little acorn that I mentioned. I got these little acorns and pine cones in a little baggy, but there's a ton of them and they come in different colors, but I'm going to stay with the neutral colors today, and I am going to place one right underneath as well as a small pine cone. And then I'm going to take a larger pine cone and I'm just going to hot glue it there to the side, and that completes it, at least with the arrangement portion of it. Now I'm going to take some of this nautical rope from the Dollar Tree. I'm going to cut a piece of it and tape the end that I cut because it will fray if you don't. And I'm just going to hot glue it to the back of the tag. This is going to stay in place nicely, and it's going to give it a neutral, very textured hanging portion for it. But yeah, I think it turned out absolutely stunning. The way it was, again, it was beautiful, but I think adding a few little details from dollar store and anything you may have on hand, any other fabric you could have done as well. I just love the way it turned out. Beautiful. For this next DIY, I am going to take this little faux cutting board. It's like a decorative one. It had a chalkboard, and it's from the Dollar General, and we're just going to remove the center portion, but we're not going to get rid of it. We're going to reuse it. So carefully, I score it using a small little screwdriver, and then just carefully pulled it apart because, of course, I didn't want to break it. The board was actually $3, which I thought was a pretty good deal. I actually got several, and throughout the months I have done different DIYs, so they're very versatile. So I am going to spray it with this adhesive spray. What a mess. That thing came out like, I was like, what is happening? That thing sprayed so hard. It was dripping. It did the work and it worked out fine, but it was a mess. Anyways, I applied some of this buffalo check fabric again, and I'm just going to trim it to the sides using my rotary cutter. Once again, that way it's just nicely trimmed and it looks nice. So now I'm going to take the actual cutting board kind of edge or trim, and I'm going to dry brush some Rust-Oleum chalk paint in the linen white. This is to lighten it up a little bit. It was just a little too dark for the buffalo check style that I wanted to have. So I'm just going to dry brush it, but it's going to be a little bit of a heavy dry brush. And I'm going to do that all around and let it fully dry. And then when it was dry, it was just time to put everything together. So I'm going to flip it over and I'm going to place the buffalo check board now, and I'm just going to staple it from the back, and being very careful because the MDF board can be tricky to work with. I did have staples that were perfect size because I didn't want it to go through on the other side. But once it was secured in place and stapled as needed, now I'm going to start adding some pumpkins. These are just a combination of pumpkins that I had from Hobby Lobby, from Dollar Tree, just some things I had. I stayed in the neutral tone once again, and I'm just going to start stacking them and hot gluing them, as well as some florals from the Dollar Tree. I am going to place the little jute string that was actually on the tag earlier, and I'm just going to replace it on this one, and I'm going to thread it through and tighten it. And that's it, guys. Look how beautiful this looks. Again, it's just some decor that I already had on hand, and just using a little bit of creativity turned this I guess it wasn't horrible, right? The faux cutting board, it was nice, but just didn't have the look that I wanted. So with a few things, using decor that I already had in hand, I turned it into this beautiful decor, and look how beautiful everything looks together. I love it. This is it for today, guys. If you are visiting for the first time, thank you so much for coming by. I hope you enjoy the video, and I hope it inspires you to create your own decor for fall. And if you are returning, thank you so much for coming back. I'm going to have a playlist here with tons more of inspiration for you. Check it out. I'll see you later and have a blessed day. Bye.